Hello, viewers, and welcome again to yet another episode of SimbaviTravels. And this time, Avi and I are traveling to the country of Spain. And to start the road trip in Spain, we decided to land in none other than the south of Spain, Malaga. Malaga is where we rented our car and started our journey, and of course the first stop had to be the very beautiful roommate hotels, handpicked by my husband for my birthday. Once at the hotel, you'd notice that I was greeted with a gift from the concierge and also a beautiful yummy cake that Avi had already pre-ordered. And once we were done having that and talking to the family, we went up to the terrace and enjoyed some beautiful drinks at the bar and looked out on the gorgeous view, the splendid water, and all the Spanish boys and crowd there was for this hotel to offer. So after the drinks, we went down to the room, freshened up, and left for downtown Malaga. And like you noticed, before I left the hotel, I just clicked lots of photos in the various nooks that it had. This, my friends, is downtown Malaga. So beautiful. It's a lovely street with lots of things to look at. Lots and lots of shops and bright colors, and again boutiques and ice cream. Of course, I always look for ice cream wherever I am. And all the crowds, everyone's sipping on their drinks, the vibe really chilled out, and the beautiful Spanish houses in the background, and the palm trees, and all the shopping that it could offer. And I love miniatures, so I also spotted a few of those, which was a treat. And of course, lots more bars, and this is where we sat at one, enjoyed more drinks after the drinks we'd had at the bar at the hotel, and of course, tried some very yummy Spanish tapas. And now what you're going to see is the street performers. Yes, Malaga is full of street performers. So if you head out in the evening, you see so many of them showcasing their expertise, dancing around, and just making the vibe so awesome. So after watching the show that was put on by all those performers, we walked around a little more, and what you see is the tiniest lane I must have ever crossed. And this man playing his saxophone, and us walking by and listening to them, and finally heading back to the hotel room for settling through the night, since we'd taken the flight in the morning and we had to relax. Next morning, after a good night's sleep, we set out to the town of Marbella. Yeah, just the sound of it makes you want to see what it has to offer. Marbella is this beautiful town by the water. And just as you can see, it has so much to offer. You can walk the different squares and walk all the streets with lots and lots of flower pots and beautiful greenery, lots and lots of plants and cafes and stores. And one such store was called Tatti and Company. Now, if you know me, you totally know why I had to click Avi in front of it. I mean, on many days, that's one of the words that I tend to use quite often. Moving on. Of course, we had all these cute little things that I click photos against. I was so impressed with all these colorful pots and these French painted doors. And then look at that donkey. Oh, and look at me. Look quite like one. And finally, the Andalusia that everyone must be waiting to see. We landed at the banks of Andalusia, and this is the real Marbella that people come to see. So we actually chose a very hot spot called the Sky Lounge to sit and look out at the view, enjoy some drinks, and soak in that beautiful, amazing harbor. And it was such a treat. That sunlight, the boats, the yachts, oh, so luxurious. It was so much fun to sit at the Sky Lounge and be treated to lots and lots of drinks and this just exotic background. Next stop was not another city in Spain, but another country. Yes, we landed ourselves in Gibraltar. Now, Gibraltar is actually considered a part of the United Kingdom, but it actually borders Spain. So if you're in the south of Spain, Gibraltar is a place that you must see. It's got these winding roads, beautiful blue water, this very, very, very large rock, which they call the Rock of Gibraltar. And you have to go there and you have to sit by the lighthouse, you have to click photos and enjoy the expanse of the Rock of Gibraltar. And you would notice the difference from the Spanish to the English, because you will have lots of people enjoying their beers and having their little English high tea. Very, very different from the experience that you just had at Spain. And look at me soaking up all the sun, taking all the views, feeling love for Avi. And finally, a photo of our ride. This is the car we rented in Spain.